What is going on, everybody? Back to the channel, doing a vlog. Well, we took the Rustler out. I'm sorry, the Granite. Not the Granite. Why did I just say that? We took the Big Rock out today. Had a little bit of fun ripping it around. Man, it was just so overwhelming of a feeling. Now, I know somebody probably would ask the question, where am I going at with my mini bikes? Did I fall off? Did I get out of it? Did I take a break? I would say I took a little bit of a moderate break from my mini bikes, which I will be finishing off the quad. At least I have that done. I don't want to have to do any more to it than I have to. It has every single part that's needed. As far as the I'm sorry. It's one part that I did need to get that I know for sure is detrimental that needs to be replaced, and that is the clamps, handlebar clamps. Those things are, one on the right hand side is broke, and I'd rather replace it all around. And not only that, eventually repaint that thing, probably another black. And I would love to find a different wheel setup for it. Oh yeah, guys, I'm using my new camera that I ordered from Amazon, and this thing works good. I have to say, I am very, very satisfied with this camera. The Rick and Morty hat. I'm a Rick and Morty fan. All Rick and Morty fans, shout out to you guys. I love the show. I don't watch it as much as I used to, but the point is, we will be getting back into building the mini bikes, RC cars right now. I think we need to take a break from it. Not playing with them, but really probably like doing major building, because it's getting ready to be summertime. And I want to be able to at least ride this summer. It don't have to be, I'm not going to be planning on riding the whole summer, but at least some. Maybe 2 weeks out of the whole summer dedicated to riding. I want to be able to get that on the road and on the ball and get it rolling. But, oh yeah, I got to make sure I request some people and send them over to my channel so that way I can start, doing a lot more vlogs. And like I said, I got a better operating camera that I use for my laptop. I only use it on the laptop because I don't have one of those updated cameras that technically, like a GoPro or something like that can technically be connected directly like Bluetooth through your laptop and your tablets and all the things like that. Mine has a cord that connects directly to the back of my camera. And it allows me to be able to broadcast live using my camera. Now, what I will eventually do is get a longer cord, all right? Because this cord is super short. Now, I don't know if I already have one, but I'm going to be looking around my house. I believe I might already have one, a cord that's similar to that. And if it's longer, we'll be able to set the camera at a better angle, eventually trying to get a tripod for this thing. But anyway, back to what I was saying. We took the RC cars out today. They were doing good. The only one that was kind of acting kind of funny was the drift car. We took the brushless setup out of my Vatera and put it inside my drift car. I think we need to probably at some point just get a new Spectrum receiver. Not controller, transmitter. Because the one I'm currently using, in it, the antenna piece broke off, and I think that's why it's not functioning right. Because Spectrum receivers, the transmitters are known to be very good and very responsive. Okay, now I'm still in a phase of learning the binding thing, but I believe eventually I'll get it. We just been spending a lot of time building up the bikes. This is not the right time for me not to have my lighter. Okay. Am I trying to joke? No. I'm about to say, I don't really like these sweatsuits because the pockets are not deep at all. It's like you can easily lose something, like my wallet and all that. I really eventually I'm gonna stop wearing stuff like this. Start buying pants that actually have pockets that hold your stuff. These pants, these don't really work. I'm not really a jog suit person anymore, at least. But tomorrow we'll be putting together the quad and getting that finished. Now I could have went ahead and just bought another drill, right? Let's see if we can do something about that. That it's like a glare. Let's see if I can dim it down so I'm make it a better video quality. Now we wanted to, as I said before, do something with the. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I was rambling. I could just go ahead on and buy a whole new drill, right? Or one of like the hammer impact drills, right? The hammer style, drills, and drill the holes that way. But I had came up with an idea that I think just might work, and it'll allow me to be able to not only cut the slits into the housing for the motor mount plate, but it'll also allow me to be able to slide the motor back and forth. That's what I'm thinking. If everything works out right, then it will allow me to be able to slide that engine back and forth, just so in case if I want to, I guess, shorten the chain. I mean, I don't really think if not tension the chain, because you have that option of putting that wheel tensor on it, but I don't want to have to sit up there and put it on unless it's absolutely needed. We do have one in possession. All right. I don't know if I will be using it right away. Oh, we also have a GPS. We not only use for the RC cars, it's a Garmin GPS. We'll be also using this to do speed tests on all the mini bikes, so that way you guys can be just as much as able to keep track. I gotta get an SD card for this eventually, but you guys will be able to keep track of the speed tests just as much as me. So stay tuned for that. Like I said, mini bikes always have been my heart. I've always started off with mini bikes. I can't really see myself giving them up. I never will give up a mini bike. Never. And the main reason is because not just because I built it, not just because I spent so much time, not because it's any sentimental value. That's true. Those are all true, but because that bike, every time I look at it, gives me the motivation to be able to do another, to build another, and just seeing my Baja Warrior, that was technically a birthday build of mine that I did for myself. That's the reason why that has the most sentimental value out of all those bikes. The Baja Warrior would never even thought of being sold. Before anything, I would literally build that thing up to be you might as well say, a mini motorcycle. Mini because of the fact of the size, motorcycle because of turn signals, street legal, and all that. So that's what will be done to the Baja Warrior, but it will never get sold. El Chapo has had a lot of time with me. Could never get sold. My X18 very rare. Definitely not get sold. My quad, only because I wanted to have something a little bit different instead of having, the same type of each bike. My Cat Eye, is not really a pride and joy, but it holds a special place. Yeah, that's about it. 5 bikes, 5 trucks, 5 RC cars. We already have Now, I'm oh Lord, I stutter so much. I was like ever since I got starting to get older, I'm starting to stutter more because of epilepsy. But anyway, I want to start doing more content on YouTube and less on Facebook because with the whole process of posting on Facebook, whether it's the RC group or whether it's the mini bike group, I see exactly why he has not tried to put too much content on that site, because it's not the site's fault. It's not Facebook itself. It's the people that use it. A lot of people on Facebook carry a lot more negativity than they would on YouTube. So I guess you would say that's why I want to branch more on to doing more YouTube content than I do Facebook. I would use Facebook probably for only like advertising purposes, to advertise myself, to be able to get people to come over to my channel, so that way I can build a fan base and clientele through that. Clientele meaning not like people thinking I'm selling to you. No, clientele meaning people that like patrons, that like to watch and like to give them good content. I'm still in the phases of learning how to make good content and what type of content is actually more appropriate, more suitable. But as I start to learn, I hope you guys will bear with me. But either way, we are slowly but surely. I'm sorry, guys. My toe still hurts. I stubbed my toe on this big ass table that was sitting next to my shop. It was all right. And, I mean, at first I wasn't going to use it because it looked big and bulky. And then when I started putting all my stuff on there, it seemed like it was okay. I went to McDonald's, came back home, went to go try to sit the controllers on the table, and didn't realize how close the leg was to my foot, and stubbed my left toe right on the table leg. I flipped that whole damn table and was about to break it at first, but I caught myself. I said, you know what? This thing going up next to the house, and it's not going nowhere near my shop again. Because I already got a lot of stuff over near my shop as it is, and I already got a lot of stuff that really, not a lot of stuff near it. I have already a lot of things that I have to be responsible for. I don't want a table. I don't need a table, and I prefer not to have one. And plus, it's not going to be a lot of days I'll be able to work outside. So that's another reason why I don't want that table there. And plus, if I can stub my damn toe, I do not want that thing nowhere near it. So we moved the table, and what we'll do is we'll try to I'll probably just build one small enough. I don't need no table. It's literally I don't know. It looks like one of those tables you put out at like a picnic or a barbecue or something. It's one of those type of tables. I'm not using no big ass table like that. We got to try to find one way smaller. I'd rather just use crates and a piece of 2x4. I'm sorry, not 2x4, but plywood. And I can get some plywood and some 2x4s, and we'll probably just build one. I'll feel better because it'll be smaller, more compact, and I won't stub my damn toe on it. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm done for the day. I'm about to sit here, relax, and just watch TV. Peace.